Hi guys, Angie Bell, My Fairy Treasures. Okay, you guys, I am back to finish up this page. It's been a few days, but I have been working back and forth between finishing up my fall DIY and then this. And then I got some Christmas DIYs coming up that I want to do. You guys, I need to adjust this just a little bit, so I'm going to pause you for just a second. Okay, you guys, sorry about that. I had already adjusted my everything, but then my camera just started sliding down off of this thing here. Anyway, let me sit down. Excuse my chair. Okay, so we want to finish up this spread here that we're doing in our Mixed Media Junk Journal. So, the first thing we need to do, this is the pocket right here that I'm going to add onto the front. We're not going to do that yet. Where we're at is, remember we have this here? This is supposed to be attached to this page. And I'll, at the end of this video, I will attach the last two videos so you know, if you haven't been following this, you'll know how we got here. So I'll attach those two videos on. Okay. All right. So we need to attach this on here, right? Because this is going to be a flap, okay? And how I'm going to attach this flap is with one of these hinges, okay? And I'm going to show you how I make a hinge. So this is what the hinge looks like. And I also distressed it with the Tim Holtz Distress Inks. So let me put this away so I can show you how you make a hinge really quick. It'll take just a minute or two. You take a scoreboard like this. This is a Martha Stewart one. You can get them everywhere, Michael's, Joann's, whatever. They're around probably 20, 25. Use a coupon, you'll spend 13, 14 bucks on one. This was a regular 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, but I already started scoring it, so, and I've already cut on it. But, so you just take a regular piece of cardstock. It'll come out to about right here. I already cut some off of it, like I said. And every inch, you're going to score every inch. So you're just going to get here, so at 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch, 5 inch, 6 inch. If the paper was still here, 7, and then 8, okay? Then you cut it, you follow the little score line right here. And now you have a hinge, and there's a score right here in the center. See that little score line right there in the center? Okay? So that's so you can fold it easily. Okay. And now you have a hinge. So that's how you make a hinge. It's really, really easy. And I just keep hinges up here above me, so I always have some hinges, so when I'm doing things, I can have it. So this is, I don't say very often that you have to buy this or buy that, but getting a scoreboard, getting tools like this, I would get this in your life, because you can do so much more than what I just did with the scoreboard. So, all right, so I'm going to take that scoreboard away. Let me get let me put this back up. So let's put our book back up here. I want to share that with you guys so you knew how to make this hinge. Let me have some of this coffee. Okay. Make sure you guys are seeing everything. Let's bring this back over here, because this is the page we're working on. All right, so we need to attach this. We can attach this with some double stick tape like this. You can get it at Dollar Tree. You guys, double stick tape at Dollar Tree is awesome. I could do that. I could put it on with hot glue. You know, let's use the double stick tape. I think the double stick tape is going to be good. You want to put the folded edge needs to go against this, okay? Like that. So when you're at Dollar Tree and you're in the craft section, Crafter's Corner, make sure you pick up the double stick tape. I always try to keep 7 or 8 on hand. Sometimes I try to keep 10 on hand. There has been times, they pretty much always have it, but there has been times where they've gotten kind of low or don't have any at all. So I don't like to get stuck without this double stick tape. You can use it on you can use this on your junk journals, your Mixed Media junk journals like this. You can use it on on cards. There's so much stuff you can use this for. So let's do also on the other side. And it's so cool that Dollar Tree has this for $1, because you guys, can't buy this for $1 at Michael's or Joann's. You're going to spend probably $5. Tuesday Morning has it. Sometimes they don't. I don't know. Tuesday Morning's really weird now. But they used to have it for $1.99, and theirs was pretty good too. Dollar Tree's is actually better than the Tuesday Morning brand that I was buying for $1.99, and it's only $1. I'm so excited that they got this double stick tape. Okay, so then I'm just going to go like this to really get it to attach to the paper on both sides. Okay, so here we are on both sides. Okay, so let's get the tape off of one of the sides. And I know that I have really been taking my time. Usually I go a lot faster than this. For one, I'm working on 2 things at one time. I'm doing some fall DIYs, and now I'm doing Christmas DIYs. So I'm doing both and working on my mixed media junk journal. But also I've decided that I'm not going to focus on just trying to hurry up and finish up a page just for the sake of hurrying. I want to enjoy what I'm doing. You know how they say enjoy the process? I always thought that was kind of stupid. It really isn't stupid. You might as well enjoy what you're doing. Why are you rushing to get to the next page? Why don't you enjoy the page you're on? So, and it gives you, and you know what it does? It releases the stress. I mean, we're doing art. Why are we stressing ourselves? So, the minute that you decide to relax a little bit and to take your time and have fun, it takes the stress out and it makes it more fun to do it. So, and that's the whole reason we're doing it, to have fun and to relieve some stress. And Lord knows we've got enough stress in this country. Lord. This country right now is too much. Okay. So now, let's take, okay, so now we have this, we have it attached, you see? Perfect. So now, let's take the double stick tape off of this side. Hopefully I'm in frame. I'm pretty sure I am. Okay. All right, so let's attach this onto here. And let me make sure I am in frame for this. Yeah, I am. Perfect. Oh. Let's move this completely over to the side so you guys can see this whole flip thing. Take your bone folder and just kind of just really hit that so it really just, everything gets really attached. This isn't my favorite bone folder. I have another one and I just haven't been able to find the damn thing. Anyway, I just better be happy I can find this one. I couldn't find this one forever. So then I found this one and now I can't find my other one. And I keep them right here in my pen jars right next to me. Lord. Anyway, so now you see we got the flap. See? So this, now we have a flap. So that's awesome. You know what? I just thought about something. I wonder if it's in, this is like all my essentials I always keep buying. I wonder if I put it in here. No. Okay. Oops. All right. So now we have this flip. And I just love how this piece is, this page was done. It's a bunch of fountain pens, calligraphy pens, and I think it was coffee. I think it was only coffee stain. No, I did a little Tim Holtz distressing to it, just very lightly. So love it. So we're leaving it like that. I may go through and do some etching on the outside. I will. I'll take my I don't even know why I put that away. My Stabilo. I will take my Stabilo and go around the edges to give it a little bit of framing with my Stabilo. I'm not going to do that right now. We're going to get through a bunch of other things first, though. Okay, so I'm trying to scoot this over enough so we can get in this side truly in frame, because I'm going to work on this page. Okay, good. I got it. I'm trying to work so big, it's crazy. Okay, so now we have this here, and it does look a little bit odd, right? Because this look, I pasted that in. So to get rid of that pasted look, let's use the script stamp. So we're going to use this script stamp here. And we're going to use some brown sepia archival ink. That's one of my favorite inks. I love it. If you're ever looking for it, this is it here. It's very pretty. And this is just going to help make this look like it belongs here. And then let's also throw some, and I'm using Ranger Archival ink again. This is Ranger Archival too, sepia. But let's use the black now and add some black in there. And the fact that it's not even is perfect. You just want it to look how the rest of this looks. Disheveled. We know how I like the torn, tattered, disheveled look. Perfect. All right, and then the one other thing I think I'll do. Oh, I hope I don't hit my camera trying to put stuff away. This is what I was just talking about. Using the Stabilo. So. So I'm going around it with the Stabilo and a little bit on top of the edges also. All right, let me get a baby wipe out. Come down a little closer, what that's going to do. Perfect. All right, so I have my baby wipe. It's going to keep wetting my finger on my baby wipe so that I can go ahead and smear all of this. It'll give a nice little framing and just make it really look like it belongs here, like it wasn't pasted in. Love it. Now it looks like it belongs there. Okay, so that's all we will do for that. Fabulous. Okay, so now we have our hinge in. Okay, bam, bam. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to put our pocket in. And our pocket, I could have made the pocket out of, you know, of course, some distressed paper, but I wanted to add some different texture, so I'm going to use this piece of burlap. Thank God I remember the damn name of this. Sometimes I have the hardest time remembering the name. I'm just thinking if I want to put it on the front of this or not. I just love all these fountain pens. No, I don't. Okay, let's put it here. This is where I had planned on putting it in the first place. do I want to... I got a lot of stuff to put in these pockets. Okay, let's leave the pockets this big. All right, now I am going to hot glue, I'm going to hot glue the pocket on, because I think that's the best way to do it. Just a second, let me just make sure. And you want to make sure too that you don't glue it in the little, the crease there that we created. Hopefully that glue is going on here. Yeah, it is. Okay, and then my little spatula. Pick these up in the kitchen section at Dollar Tree, and then that way you don't burn your hand. I think that actually, did the glue come off? I don't know if the glue came out the whole time. We're gonna find out. Just a second. I'm trying to see if the pocket attached. Okay. And then let's do the other side here. Well, let's do the bottom. Let me take this stupid thing off here. It's nice. Sometimes I like to use fabric to make a pocket. Sometimes I like to use, the distressed paper. An envelope is an awesome way to make a pocket too. You could take a pocket like an envelope and put it this way, and then stick things in that way. There's all kind of ways to make pockets. Okay. But I thought this burlap pocket would be really cool. Second, you guys, I want to put this thing back on so I can stand my hot glue up. Better go like this, I'll burn myself. There we go. I'm so excited. I just bought that hot glue gun today. I haven't had a nice one for like a year. I have all these little cheap ones, and my really good one broke like a year ago, and I don't know what my problem was. I just hadn't went and got a new one. But today I said I am getting a quality glue gun. I'm tired of my little cheapies. I was keeping cheapies around that I've had forever, and if something happens to my glue gun, so that, but, oh my God, some glue dropped on my page here. Just a second, guys. Oh, that makes me mad. Okay, got it off. Perfect. And you know what? It's kind of going over the edge a little bit. And I'm fine with that. I think that looks cool to have that right there. So, all right, so now we have our pocket. Yay! And it folds over perfectly. Okay. Okay. Then I took a piece of my coffee dyed paper. I think this is coffee dyed, or it's Tim Holtz Distressed. I don't know. Anyway, distressed paper, and I did my calligraphy, and I wrote the word justice on here. This is a word that's meant a lot to me lately. I don't feel like enough people get justice, and this is something that we all need to make sure people get in this country, is justice. So it's a really important word to me. Might be my word for the year. And I'm going to put that right there. And also, I distressed it with my distressing tool. Let me show you with this right here. It's a Tim Holtz one. So Tim Holtz has this distressing tool. I distressed it all the way around. I used my Stabilo, and I took to my sewing machine and sewed it. So I did a lot of different things to just that little tag. And I know that seems like a little bit too much to be doing to just a tag, but it looks so good when you do. Okay, you guys, I need to put something in this pocket so that when I glue this down, it doesn't glue to itself. So I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to put this in. This is kind of plasticky. So when I put this down, the hot glue, I'm going to hot glue it on, it doesn't glue it shut. So I'm going to take this over here to the side because I don't want to get hot glue again on my page. Just a second, I need to load some more glue sticks up into my glue gun. All right, here we go. Come on, there we go. All right, that's a lot of glue. All right, let's see. I think that's about where I want it. If it's not, too bad. Okay. I want to make sure that I'm not gluing, because this is only burlap, so that hot glue can go right through this and attach itself to the other page. And it did attach it to, there we go. Let that dry for a second. I'm just looking to see if I don't want to put a piece of lace down here at the bottom. Let me see if I have something that I want to put down here. I don't know if I want to or not. And all your decisions don't have to be made today, you know, right when you're doing it. You could be down the way to another page and be like, you know what, I think I want to add a little lace right there. And another time add a little bit of something if you want. So, no page ever has to be done. Yeah, I'm not going to add this on here. If it was distressed, I would add it on here, but it's not. So maybe I'll distress that and add that on at a later date. Okay, so, yep, this is dry. Okay. So now we have that on our pocket. Yay! I love it. There we go. I'm just making sure you guys can see everything. Okay. So now we have our pocket, we have this, we're here, yay. All right, so then in the last video, right before this one, I had made up a bunch of tags, pockets, ephemera that we can put into this pocket. So this is what we're gonna put in the pocket. I'll just show you. And I'll attach this onto the last video. I'll attach this at the end of the video so you can click on it so you can see how we made these tags. And also I will attach a video so you can see how we created this whole background, this whole mixed media background. So we have this tag here, this library pocket. That's what it looks like on the back. I need to distress that. We'll distress that with some Tim Holtz inks or something. I'm out of a time card that goes in here, and then another tag. And I know I'm not showing you guys all the little things on these tags because I have a video you can watch and you can see how I did all this on the tags. Okay, I don't know why I don't have this distressed. That's crazy, huh? All that white paper. Let's just do it real quick. I had a little bit of walnut stain on it, so we'll just walnut stain it right now so I don't have to do that later. There we go. So now it looks a little bit better. Like, everything's distressed but that. Why is that white? Okay. And then another tag. Made from book pages and sewn. Okay, and we have our little pieces of fabric here in the corners here. I'll put that in the pocket. Then we have another library pocket that I made. And all of this was made on the last video. And we have pockets right here, and I have a pocket right there. And in these pockets, we could put a little something. Let's do this. This is an envelope that you can make out of deli paper or wax paper. I took a little Tim Holtz Distress, not wet, just dry, and just muddied this all up. I put a little ticket on there that I made, and then I have all these little tickets that I made. Well, I stressed these, but these I just made it out of cardstock, and then just Tim Holtz Distressed them and stamped them myself with my own stamps. So, and those are all going here. And I made this little, like I said, I made this little like little cellophane pocket. You can buy cellophane pockets, but I never can find them, so I just make them myself. You can also run them through a oh, what kind of folder is that? Embossing folders, because this is embossed. You can barely probably see it, but there's a little design. You can run this through an embossing folder. You can run any of your tags through embossing folders. That's another cool thing, but I'll do that in another video. So I have the pocket here I could put this in, right? Or I have another pocket behind that I could put this in. Okay, so I'll put it in the one behind. And then I don't have anything in this part, but I'll find something for that. And then we'll put this time card, which I have my little fun fur at the top, which I think looks really cool. And we'll place that in here. And then I made my little, I made my tag, which I think looks fabulous. And it's out of book pages. There's a library pocket on the back. So I needed some tags. You know what? Let me just grab some tags. I think I have some tags that are ready to go that I can throw in here. Just a second. Yeah, I got some tags over here that we can throw in here. Oh, I got a bunch of tags. Okay. Then this way you guys can see the tags going. Make sure you guys are seeing everything. Okay. So on the back here, we can throw some tags in. This is a tag I made with a stencil. I have a pair of stencils. Isn't that fabulous? And did a bunch of little pieces of paper here, little embellishments for the corner, little corner embellishments out of lace and paper and corrugated cardboard. And then I put a little pin on the edge and some fun fur. So there we go. And here's some Tim Holtz little tag I made from some Tim Holtz paper. And we'll just put those right there. Okay. And then on the front, I made this tag, like I said, using, this is Dorothy Dandridge. I love her. She was a actress, I think around when Marilyn Monroe was alive. I think she was also an actress then, or she might have been right before her, around that time. And I went ahead and I did this whole tag. This whole tag of how I created this whole tag is on the last video. So you can see how I did that. Isn't that beautiful? And I think she's so beautiful. I love Dorothy Dandridge. Okay, so that's going to go in here also. And this is getting kind of full. I may have to take some things out. I don't know. I think I have to take one tag out if I want to put this book in there. So I made this little book out of... this is made out of a, you can just make it out of cardstock and fold it or score it. But I made this out of a file folder. And I sewed around. I Tim Holtz Distressed it. And then I put a little tag on here, a little label on the front. And then I just put a bunch of papers in here. Okay, all kinds of papers that I've distressed. And made a little booklet, and then I used some like embroidery floss, but I used some crochet floss and sewed this in. And there it's all sewn in, and then there's that. Yeah, this is too full, so I'm gonna have to remove like one of these things. I think I'm gonna remove this one for now, and we'll put this in because like this was it's just gonna be too stuffed. There we go. I may even have to remove one more thing, but for now, we'll leave it all in here. Fabulous. So the only other thing that I would probably do with this whole thing is take, and I'm not going to do it on camera because it just takes, you know, it takes time, is I would take and use my Stabilo and go around the edges of everything else, of all my other pages. all of these other pages here. Just take my Stabilo, either a Stabilo, a watercolor pencil. You can use a water-soluble black crayon. Like I said, a black watercolor pencil, and just go around the edges and just edge everything out. That's what my last step would be with my Stabilo. Okay, and then there's that. And I definitely would do it here on this, because this needs some edging for sure. Let's just do a little bit with you right now on this page on the front. Make sure you guys are seeing what I'm talking about. Like I said, I'm probably going to take 2 more things out of the pockets, but for the sake of the video, I'll leave them in for now. But I'm going to have to take out 2 more things, because I got to make the rest of the pages for my junk, for this mixed media junk journal, and I can't be having it this stuffed, or I'm not going to be able to continue on, because this junk journal, this mixed media junk journal is going to be too stuffed. So. But till you get to see some of the cool ephemera, we'll leave it in there for now. You know what I'll do is I'll leave it until I keep working, and if once my journal starts getting too stuffed, then I'll go back and take some of the ephemera out. That's what I'll do. Awesome. See the difference that makes using that Stabilo to edge all that up? Just makes like the biggest difference. Okay, so we have this, just for a quick view, we have this with the pocket, and then let me close the pocket. Oh, let me go like this so you can see everything. Okay, and then I'll take some close-up pics so that you can see everything up close. And they'll be here at the end of the video so you can see. Is this falling apart? Oh my gosh. Hopefully my book isn't falling apart here. Okay, you guys, that is it. I hope I've inspired you to start a mixed media junk journal. Gave you some ideas, and I hope you liked this little series. On this little whole part that we did. This little 3-page series, I guess I'll call it. Series, pages, whatever. There we go. 3-page spread. That's what I'm trying to say. So I will be getting started on my next pages here. Probably next week. Maybe at the end of the week, over the weekend, or by next week. Because I do want to do some videos, some Christmas DIYs. Using Dollar Tree products pretty much. So I want to get some of that started and we'll intermix the mixed media junk journaling in. Okay, you guys, so that is it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up. Any comments or questions, leave them below. Come visit me on Facebook and Instagram. And remember, you guys, do something nice for someone today. And remember, my friends, we are more alike than we are not. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.